Hello, we are Olga Rossell, Laura Vilà, Elena Xargay, and me, Cristina Rull, and we are going to explain you our lesson plan.
During the whole lesson plan, we take into account the idea that English should not be taught separately from the other contents. So, we learn English while practicing art, physical education between others. Moreover, the activities are contextualized, so all the activities we propose are related to the topic we have chosen, which is the food. So as to develop all the lessons, we create a common thread, which is a Ratatouille puppet that accompanies children during the process of learning. Through this funny puppet, children will be introduced in the food world in a more motivating way. Through these activities, children can develop the four skills: grammar, listening, speaking, and writing.
In the first session, the teacher introduces the topic throughout the Ratatouille story. Ratatouille is a very funny mouse who loves traveling around the world, but in her trips, she doesn't visit the places she goes. But what she really loves is to eat their food, which is always fast food. Ratatouille also shows their fridge to children, in which she has all the food she has eaten in all the places she has visited. The teacher, so as to introduce the new vocabulary, proposes a new game called Memory Game, in which children have to relate the image of the food with its name.
In session 2 and 3, children become nutritionists by doing an unhealthy menu to Ratatouille, which involves using the new vocabulary learned about fast food. In this first activity, children also work the menu's structure so as to finish creating this unhealthy menu in groups. This activity links with the second one we have proposed, in which Ratatouille goes to the restaurant and choose the unhealthiest menu created by the students. As a consequence of this unhealthy menu, in this next activity, Ratatouille goes to the school, but she feels sick and she decides to go to the doctor. For this activity, we have created a role play between a doctor and Ratatouille, in which children first have to listen to them and then start answering questions about it in order to know if they have comprehended what they have said. So we will work the listening and speaking skills. Finally, in a group of 4 people, students have to write a paper of what Ratatouille could do and which are the advices they can give to her in order to have a healthy life. So in this activity, they remind the vocabulary and grammar tense, learn up to know, such as using should and shouldn't to give advice.
Okay, this activity is included in session number 6 and it's called Letter Proposal. In it, children will receive an interesting proposal by the Commitment Healthy Schools in Catalonia, so that in groups of 4 people they have to design a menu, a healthy menu, in order to submit it in this competition. Thanks to the vocabulary, grammar and a specific instructor they had been working on for all among the lessons, they will be able to create a good final menu. As you can see, it's a clear activity. As you can see, it's clear that through this activity, children will develop their reading and writing skills. Linked to the previous activity, children will start designing their own menus with the support of the vocabulary they had been working on, as well as the structure and grammar they should take into account. Moreover, they will include a brief letter to the organization explaining who are they, what motivates them to participate in this competition, and finally a brief description of the kind of menu they create. and this activity is included in the session 7, and it's called Winners. And children will receive a letter which will be a stick on the Ratatouille's fridge saying they won the competition, so that they became the healthiest school in Catalonia, and they gain a real fridge full of food stuff to share at their school. They get so excited, so they decided to record the experience and share it with their families. So they film a video and they will upload it to explain the process they follow in order to achieve this final result.
Finally, we can say that our lesson plan becomes a significant work in the sense that it starts off what children have learned, and through all the activities we let children be able to achieve the objectives while helping them to develop their competencies and skills in the second language. Moreover, the fact of using a puppet helps children to see the relation between the activities they are going to carry out with the final purpose. And thank you for your attention.